Well, hello, Taurus. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe, Taurus. Let's go ahead. Let's get into your reading. Let's see what's going to come out here for you today. We're going to go ahead and shuffle a little bit. And I'm going to pull from the top. And whatever's in reverse is in reverse. Whatever's upright is upright. We're going to be doing that in this video. You have the Ten of Swords. You have the Nine of Wands. You have the Six of Wands in reverse. And you have the Three of Pentacles in the upright. So one thing that I can tell you is that someone is not paying you any attention. And it's not funny, but it's not going to last. It is basically saying someone isn't paying you any attention, okay? You know, if it's a general, I'm not going to say that it's only dealing with love. I feel like this could have something to do with maybe you thought you were going to get a promotion and you did not. Maybe you thought that there was going to be some type of recognition and it didn't happen. And it may prompt you to move in a different direction. It may prompt you actually to even, you know, start your own business, because it's just something here that makes me feel like you were counting on something and it didn't happen. You get what I'm saying? Especially when it deals with either money, work, and career. Okay. You know, and even if it has something to do with love, I can tell you just based off of what I'm saying here, you know, someone has stopped trying in a sense. And so for you, you feel like, okay, so since someone has stopped trying, I'm just going to go ahead and move on with my life. I must move on with my life, right? You're probably thinking that right now. If you pay attention to the first card here, you see the Ten of Swords. This is letting me know if it is indeed dealing with some sort of a relationship, there's been problems, okay? And it's been heavy. It's been a heavy problem. And maybe you guys talked it out. You're like, hey, let's see if we can work this out. Let's see if we can make something work. And, you know, you guys came together. You went to, you know, had dinner, coffee, whatever. And it could have been a few times you guys talked about it. And the truth of the matter is that there's this weariness that you're feeling because there's been so much pain and so much issue within a relationship. I feel like let me just tell you, before this happened here with the Ten of Swords, before you guys started talking again, a lot of you guys branched out and started talking to other people. And if it hasn't happened yet, it will happen that way. Where, you know, you're separated from someone. Very painful, very agonizing for some of you, right? You separate from somebody. And during that separation, you meet someone else. You didn't necessarily think that you would like them. You didn't think that you would actually fall for them, but it was something about this person that you just really dig. And then all of a sudden, the person that you walked away from, the person that you agonized about in the past, all of a sudden resurfaces, and then here they go, right? The truth of the matter is that you must make a choice, a decision about what you're going to do in the future. Who's going to be more cooperative, truly, because the Three of Pentacles talks about cooperation. Who's going to be the person that's going to cooperate? Who's going to work? Are you guys acting as a team in this relationship? That's what you're going to have to ask yourself, especially if we're talking about love relationships. When it comes down to your work and career, like I said before, there was a disappointment, or it has been a disappointment. Maybe some of you guys may experience that in the future. Money-wise, things are definitely going to get better for you. I do feel like there's a lot of setbacks. There's been some mishaps that you've experienced and got you a little hesitant about, you know, maybe putting in money in stocks, investing in your own business, even just buying regular stuff, because some of you guys are like, right? It's been a lot of frustrations that you've been experiencing with your money. And, I do even see that that's going to improve for you. You know, I don't know. I don't like the Six of Wands here though, because to me, it just feels like because of things that you experience, especially with the Ten of Swords, you're not feeling like, you're not feeling like, yay. You're not feeling like that right now. You know, some of you could be feeling a little crappy. at this moment. You know, maybe the rest of June you'll be okay, but at the same time you're not going to feel, you know, fantastic. But that's going to change. Now we're going to go ahead and keep going. Now what I want to do this time, I'm going to shuffle again. We're going to shuffle again and we're going to see what's going to come out for Taurus. If you guys are interested in a reading, a personal reading, all the information is going to be down below in the description box. I will be having specials on an astrology reading for you guys. That can include a tarot reading and astrology. If you are interested, I'm going to have all the information coming out very soon, okay? All right, let's see. So you guys have the Three of Swords. Wow, in reverse. This is so interesting because that makes so much sense. So, you know, I mean, the thing is that you are dropping your guard. You are opening yourself to someone who hurt you. Maybe even someone who you felt even betrayed you in some way. And again, now, well, this is a general. So this could be anyone at this point who you feel hurt you, backstabbed you, lied on you, okay? And I do feel like there's this opportunity to talk about it, to, you know, for someone to express how they feel. Because somebody here is like, I don't like the way that this went down. I don't like how you made me feel, yada, yada, right? So I definitely see, just based on this, that there's some healing done, especially with that Three of Swords in reverse. That's a good thing. A lot of healing that you're going to be able to do because of so much pain that you've experienced, based off a situation too. It doesn't always have to be a person. So I do see that. Love it. Oh my God, I love it, I love it, I love it. You know, one thing I do see though, I want to pull some more. Let me see. You guys got the Page of Cups in reverse. Interesting. You got the Two of Wands in the upright. And you have the Chariot in the upright. Oh yeah, as far as work and career, hello, hello. But I mean, I see a lot of positivity in your future. You really do have that. I mean, you may have some mishaps along the way, but I do see a lot of positivity in the reading. You know, I'm gonna tell you. Remember when I said, you know, when it comes down to a love situation, I'm just letting you know that for some of you, someone is refusing to apologize, or someone refuses to accept an apology. Someone refuses to accept what someone is saying based off of what has happened. And this is what I was saying at the beginning. And you could totally tell that just based off of what we're seeing, it's going to be a choice. Because just because someone comes back doesn't mean that you have to open up your door to them. You just don't. You don't have to open up your door to someone just because they're like, hey, I miss you. All right. It's going to be up to you. And that's kind of what you're saying with this. This is not necessarily the card. This is not a Two of Pentacles, but this kind of looks like the Two of Pentacles to me, where it's like you have to, you know, weigh your options. And I do see you doing that because this is really about your future, how you see your future and who you see your future with. So a lot of you are going to be faced with two different people. Okay. And then for some of you, it's not even about two different people. It's really about, if there is someone who's coming back from your past, do you see your life moving forward with them? And that's what you see with the Chariot. Just as simple as pie, right? You don't want to be, especially for some of you now, you know, dealing with individuals who may be in relationships and they're just miserable, okay? And they're like, oh, Taurus, you know, I want to come to you because I just love you so much and I miss you. And I realized, okay, this is what they're saying. I've realized how much I want you. I realized how much I need you in my life. And they've come to a realization, right? They've seen the light. And, you know, they're kind of a wayward spirit now. And they're looking for you because you're so nurturing, you're so caring. And so, but they really do. They really do, you know, and to some degree want you to be there because you do kind of provide this like light energy. But you don't want to be, you don't want to feel like it's your obligation to have someone around, you know, because you just, I'm going to be in their life because they need me. You know, again, are you able to be with this person in the future? Is this something that's going to be progressive? You got to ask yourself that question. And so that's what the Two of Wands is basically saying. Let me go ahead. Let me get two more cards. Oh, you got the Six of Cups in the upright and an Ace of Cups in the upright. Whoa, this is crazy. So, I mean, your future looks good. I'm sorry. I didn't even expect for it to look like this, even though we've been seeing really good readings for you. I didn't expect for it to look like that. You literally have a soulmate in your reading, and it's going to be such a deep connection. Like, it's going to be so hard for you to pull away from this person, and I feel like it's healthy, really. You know, like I said before, the Three of Swords in reverse is saying that there's going to be some type of healing, and I don't think that a lot of you understand how deep it's going to be, because the universe is blessing you, I mean, totally, with this connection with you and this person. And that's kind of what you see with the Chariot card. Success, you know, victory, you know, everything that the Chariot card actually brings with it is what you're going to experience in this new connection. I love the fact that your money too is going to get better. A lot of you guys are going to experience better money situations. I'm not really seeing horrible situations. You have experienced that, but I'm talking about more so in the future, that I see money being stored up. Like you're able to retain it. You know, it's not like it's constantly leaving out of your bank account. I want to pull from this deck. I think we've been pulling from it for a couple of days now, and I'm only going to pull a few, and I'm just going to not shuffle, but I'm just going to lay it down. First card here says the glory days are over. And so, oh, and you also have triggered, set it off. Ooh. Now, remember a long time ago, I had told you guys, you know, be careful with anger or not allowing anyone to trigger you. That could happen, right? But this is also other people, okay? This is other people being, you know, triggered. But this to me feels a little out of control. So I just feel like, Taurus, you could end up being like rightfully angered by something because of what someone has said. This could be the climate of your job. This could be, you know, people's opinions and them not liking you for whatever reason, right? You could just have people just can like you just because they don't like the way that you look or whatever, right? And so it's saying just be careful not to set anything off. See if you can de-escalate as much as you can. And then you also have this card here that the glory days are over with. Whether it's, I don't know. I feel like that with this reading for you, because that came out earlier for another reading. I feel like this is basically saying that like what you once had with someone isn't no longer, right? Like it's not like you said, the good old days. I feel like that is not what you're experiencing. And you are off to the races. Like I said before, I do feel like you're going to be moving in a new direction when it comes down to love. And it's just, it almost feels like bittersweet. Like, man, I really wanted this person. This is the person I've always wanted. This is the person I've always wanted to be with. And then all of a sudden you just like, no, right? It's just, that's what it used to be. And so that's what I'm seeing with this card. I want to see if I can get another one, because I want to see if I can get something dealing with your money. It talks about underlying health issues. So for some of you here, you're probably not going to the doctor. You may want to, okay? Make sure. But this is also just saying, if you know if you know that you have underlying, this is not saying that some of you don't even know. If you know you have underlying health issues, please don't be doing stuff crazy. Take care of your body, y'all. Okay? Take care of your body. Oh yeah, I'm telling you, when it comes down to your money, this is how far you're going to be able to go. You're going to be fancy, huh? You're fancy. So this is what I was saying before. I mean, I totally see that there's going to be an improvement with your money, and you're going to be able to shop. You're going to be able to be in your Taurus energy, okay? Looking good, smelling good, like we always say. But this is what I have for you here, Taurus. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you are new, please like and subscribe. Interested in a reading, look below, and then look out for that new astrology tarot reading that I will be posting pretty soon. I love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.